Okay, everyone, this is going to show you how to create a new product. We create a new product in Mission Control, not in Shopify. By doing this, we capture a lot of relevant information, necessary information, and the product automatically gets posted to Shopify for POS and for the website. Go ahead and click New Product Entry, type in the producer name, type in the product title, distributor. This is a drop down. All our distributors are there. You can also just start typing a name and they'll show up. Type of wine or type of product. So this is a drop down with all our products. You can also just start typing. So I want to do Italy wine. Pack cost. This is the cost of the case or pack that we buy in, not the individual unit. Just going to put in a round number there. Units per pack is how many individual sellable units are in a pack. This is a case of wine, so I'm just going to hit 12. It automatically calculates the cost per unit. Then just bottle size, drop down. You only need to hit this if we typically will sell by the case, but then we'll also sell by the single. So that button should be flipped in the case of a beer, but likely not in the case of a wine. Selling price is the price at which we want to sell. We know that our cost per unit has already been calculated at $25. If we want an appropriate gross margin, you can just start. Most of you know the calculation probably by heart now, but you can put in a selling price. Quantity received, if you're receiving the actual product at the time of creating the new entry, just go ahead and put in the number of sellable units. That is not the case, number of cases, the number of sellable units that we received. Receiving location, just choose your store. Barcode, if it has a barcode, type in the barcode number. Then that will become the SKU in our system. If you have a par value for the item, and that'll be helpful as new features are added to Mission Control. Go ahead. You'll be able to see your pars, and we'll be able to share that easily with distributors. I'm just going to go ahead and generate a barcode. This is for a product that doesn't have a barcode. If it's exclusive to us, hit this. If it's a direct import, hit this. This means yes, it is published to the website. This means no, it is not published to the website. This is defaulted to yes for most products. Next, it already knows it's Italian wine, so it's going to want to know from where, and also what master category, if you will. So let's just call this red wine from Italy region. Let's go with it. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to start typing. So let's call it Barolo. Okay, varietal. I can just start typing, or I can scroll down. I'll start typing. It should find the right varietal. Vintage, obviously put in the vintage. Let's put in, oops. Okay, alcohol content, put that in. Attributes. This is if you know it is, for example, unfiltered. Let me go find that. So, sorry, unfiltered. There we go. Okay, you can add more than one. You can, new oak, fine. That's all helpful. That makes our website more powerful. Next, if this was a real wine and you had a real producer name, real product name, real region, etc., all of that was real, you could try having AI generate a description. If not, go ahead to the producer website, distributor website, cut and paste their description. Also add, if it is a producer of note, cut and paste something about the producer. Critic review. If you have a critic review, put it in here. I happen to have already opened in another tab, a wine enthusiast, the score, let's see, score is a 93. I'm going to cut and paste the text of the review. I'm going to go back to Mission Control, was a wine enthusiast, 93, and I'm going to right click and paste. Okay. Next, Product images. We really need to upload product images because we have a website that is tied to this, and therefore that website needs photography. So typically what I would do is just go and Google a photo of the product. Make sure it's professional, etc. Then go ahead, just right click on any image. You'll see something that says copy image address. You'll hit that. If that's the image you want to use, go in here, right click, paste, and that's it. You've added an image URL, and when Shopify receives that, they download that image and upload it into our website. Now, this is where you can review everything you did. These are all the tags it's going to generate. For example, you chose unfiltered, or I chose unfiltered and Nebbiolo, but it also knew certain other things about it, including that's the producer name. This is all going to be helpful for our website. It'll help search, the search function. Okay, product description. You're just reviewing. Now, if you want to push labels into your label queue for this product, just hit the stores that you know will receive it, and then go ahead and create product. That's going to cycle. I want to show you in Slack. What'll happen is these Slack channels will be updated for each store when new labels are created. And you can see it's 2:43 now. So I think I was playing around, so you didn't quite see it hit in real time. But I got a notification in this channel, and there's one channel for each store, that there was a new label ready to print. And then you're done. That was test wine. You can just go see it in the Shopify backend. Yep. And there it is. You can click on it. You can see where the inventory is. And that's where we put in 2020, it carried over. You can see all of that. Okay, pretty easy. I know it's different, but really important that we use this process correctly. By the way, you will see in label queue that, yep, test wine 5, that just pushed to the individual store label queues. And these are the 3 stores we chose. Okay, end of video. Please let me know if you have any questions.